Cafe Del Loco reporting. This is Mr. Bug, Mr. Reporter. I've got on the line my cellular and somewhere out there, continental USA. This is Mr. Bug reporting. Is anybody there?
Hey, is this Cafe Del Loco?
Yes, it is.
Hey, you know, I have this joke about this Caitlyn dinner thing.
This Caitlyn dinner?
Caitlyn Jenner talked to the two transvestites in the street corner yesterday.
Yes.
Hey, if you show me yours, I'll send you mine.
What they have for dinner?
I heard she is having an affair lately. Have you heard about that?
I have not. I don't keep up on the local transvestites. I'm more interested in like cut off boobs and kidneys. There's more in profit in that.
Well, you know, instead of cutting it off, they decided to jack it off.
No, I don't think they can jack off. They take too many pheromones, and I don't think they're just gets.
I think their circle jerk, they did the square jerk.
Oh, the square jerk.
Yeah, didn't do a circle jerk where they had them all do it around. You know, I mean, have you seen him lately with about 6 transvestites all doing their square jerk?
A square
like
jerk.
A square dance.
It's like a square dance, huh?
Yeah.
But they're all jerking off?
Well, I don't know if they're jerking off or on.
My question is, are they bending over? And is Kathleen Jenner involved? That's what I need to know.
Well, you know, I heard she's been doing some rimming exercises lately, though. I heard she really likes the rimming.
Really likes trans. I heard she was going out with a transsexual.
Well, she likes the rimming, like I said, you know, because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when a kid ends up eating that big old thing of Jell-O chocolate pudding. Well, that's what it's kind of like for the end of her session.
Ah. Okay, we've reported about Kathleen Jenner or Bruce Jenner from Wheaties, and we will be back on that continuing story here in a few minutes. We have breaking news.
I heard something else was going on. You know, I heard we could make a hell of a lot more tax money if we started taxing those dang people welfare recipients. You know, I mean, if we could start legalizing all the drugs that they buy, shoot, we could tax the shit out of them then.
I heard that too.
Spend all their welfare money on anyway.
I heard they'd probably give up their welfare money just to get their drugs, be willing to get jobs and be successful and raise their kids right if they could just get their legal drugs. I heard that too.
You know, they don't want to give them their legal drugs though, because, you know, otherwise they can't have welfare. Why would they want to give them jobs for it?
Because the Republicans want, or no, I'm not saying because big government or the Antichrist, whatever you want to call it, the evil demon of mankind, yes. The one that's out to get mankind is going to destroy us. Like the pharmaceutical companies.
About the central bank?
Yeah, the central bank, yeah. Something like that.
The Federal Reserve.
The federal demon.
Who ends up creating this little thing that basically our government really isn't government. It's just a entity that writes blank checks every day. They don't have no money. They're in so much debt that every check they write is a bad check. But, you know, unfortunately, the government has double standards. They can write bad checks, and it's not against the law, because they are the law. But if a citizen writes a bad check, well, they're going to be imprisoned and be incarcerated.
Okay, well, here's the problem. You know what the FBI really stands for? Federal Bullies Incorporated.
Oh, you betcha. It's about telling you the way it is, and that's the way it is.
Do you know what the NSA stands for? National Security Assholes.
Well, they did have a Larry Flint thing in the Hustler magazine called Asshole of the Month, and they fit into that article pretty well.
Oh, they did, huh? Well, here we are at Cafe Del Loco, and I am living in Washington State. I would show it to you, but this is legal here. And I'm right now taking my semi-portion smoked joint. Yep, I'm sparking it up here on Cafe Del Loco, talking to my friend in another state, and it's up to him as if he identifies himself. I don't even know if he confessed to being my friend, and most of the time he would just say, "Oh, I know him." Anything else you want to know? But we need to talk about illegal drugs now. We know we can get taxes and get the welfare of people on jobs and helping their families if we legalize drugs. Now let's talk about pharmaceuticals and why they don't want heroin and pot.
Well, hang on. You think about 350 million citizens that are in this country. 2 to 3 million of them take diabetic drugs. Let's say an insulin per se.
Yep.
Each month, most of these people have to take probably about 2 different types of insulin at about $500 per month for the insulin. If you think that $500 times, let's say 4 million people are taking this insulin, how much is that per month? It'd be about $2 billion per month. So you think just for insulin alone on that product, it's about $2 billion. Do they need that all much just to kind of keep people alive?
No, they don't. You know why they need that money? To bribe the electronics when the supercomputer takes over.
Well,
They're gonna need the.
And I heard they had like a little corner lot in the Hawaiian Alps or whatnot. They have no health problems. Shoot, they go out there and enjoy the fresh air and eat the good food and whatnot, But with $3 billion in your back pocket, I guess you can do whatever you want to, huh?
Yeah, with $3 billion. Yeah, what I would do with $3 billion, I'd be getting Geiger counters, buying school books and good computers. Not these cheap electronic Wi-Fi goddamn things they do nowadays. I'd be buying good, whole state, long-lasting computers for the school kids. I'd start out there, getting them an education. $3 billion.
Well, improving the education system, let's say you put triple the amount on education and kind of really did it in a directive where it would drive the students through, should we say, what the student itself was directed to, instead of saying, well, here's a bunch of general bull crap. Well, by the time you get to this, go ahead and pick something, I guess. Well, kind of train them from like kindergarten. They're going to become a mechanic, and they learn from kindergarten what it became to be a mechanic. College or whatnot, they'd be the best mechanic or what.
Thank you, Bill.
But unfortunately, decided to become a poor mechanic, and usually mechanics don't know what they're doing anyway. That's why most cars have to be bought brand new instead of just kept maintained and fixed, which we don't really have.
Well, actually, you know what it is all about? It's about getting us addicted to opiates. Did you know it's 3 times more expensive to buy opiates from the pharmaceutical than it is to buy heroin on the streets? And you know why they don't give people heroin for pain and this and that? Use opiates? Because there's no profit.
You're not going to get a profit, then what's the use?
Yeah. Did you know the U.S.
It's free here? We don't want to do that. How are we going to get the Hawaiian live on our paradise?
Yeah, okay.
We're going to have $3 billion in our pocket.
Well, on the next note is, did you know that the U.S. uses 80% of all prescription drug painkillers out of the whole world? 80% of them are prescribed in America. 80%.
Is it's because everybody's asking for them, and there's a big supply of people asking for them, and there's a big supply of doctors.
And there's a high profit ratio.
And it's a huge profit. The Medicare and Medicaid system ends up paying for them.
Yep.
And through that, it's just a blank check.
And if you just were to legalize...
Debit there. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yep. Now let's talk about Bruce Jenner. If he was to have gotten the proper fix as a kid, do you think he'd be okay? He would have gotten into women? Or do you think
the
that...
thing is, with Bruce Jenner, what unfortunately he became is up with the hype. It was all in his head. Kind of became a thing where he was one of those athletes. Yeah, he was a superstar, and that was great. And actually, he was a heart. Many women really loved Bruce Jenner because of he wasn't bad looking, and he was a great athlete. He won gold medals for the U.S.
Yep, he was.
He was also on Wheaties.
Yeah.
Everybody ate Wheaties back in the day if you wanted to be more healthy than frosted flakes, per se. But basically, it was his hype. It was kind of like, well, now I'm part of this little thing right now, and all my family's kind of like this. Well, what if I became a woman? Well, overnight he's making $24 million off of it. Off his new advertisement or his new shows, his new whatever it may be. So the media is just giving them a ton of money to be this woman. Before that, and basically what he was, well, it's my daughters, it's my wife, it's everybody else becoming in the spotlight, and I'm just in the background. It must be the women who get all the spotlight. So if I became a woman, I'd start getting the spotlight too. So I think that's what got in his head.
Oh, he became...
And unfortunately,
you have to become a woman to do this?
He can't be a man anymore. It sort of sucks.
Okay, well, can I like, I don't want to become a woman. I don't want to become a transvestite, a homosexual. I like my women, but if I pretended to be an ape, you think I'd make money? I could set up swings on my porch and make a cage, and my roommates, to a degree, would have a key. You could lock me in the cage, and I'd swing on my porch, and I'd smoke my buds and eat my fruit and my dinner. You would come clean up my shit. You think I'd make money?
Well, you know what I thought? I thought we'd just stick you out onto the street corner, and basically, your friend could sit there, either put a boom box or like you remember the little monkey that kind of went.
Yeah, the little monkey. I could be the little monkey that jumps all over the people. Give me your money, or I'm gonna jump on you.
You can peel bananas and start hopping on them and start acting like a monkey.
I can do that. I could do that.
Put out your little thing and say,
okay.
Put money in here or else.
Yeah, or else.
Shitting on this window, wiping it off.
Am I allowed an AK-47 and a lot of rounds? Am I allowed an AK-47 and a lot of rounds?
What?
Am I allowed an AK-47 and a lot of rounds?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you're really allowed that. It's so against the law that they just sit there and they just...
But monkeys technically can't. Monkeys technically don't know how. Monkeys technically don't know how to use AK-47. Let me strapped across my back. The ammunition will be all over me, and we're gonna go to college. We're gonna go look at the. We're gonna go to the biology department.
You can come up with anything.
I can come up with anything. Well, I want to go to the biology department of a high level university, and I need to look at their bioweapons program. I need to see if I can infect everybody.
First of all, get into the university and get accepted into their bioweapons program.
Well, I'm not doing that. They would never let me in. That's why I need the AK-47 and a lot of rounds. And fools like you.
Yeah, well, that's like going to the bank again. Sitting there picking off all your clothes in the middle of the bank and saying, I'm robbing you.
You live right in the hometown of a major college in the central of the country, next to military bases, next to Denver, DIA. You gotta know where there's a secret laboratory that has got very minimal defenses. You got to.
Well, you got to understand, you just have to know the insiders. People like the janitor cleaning the building or whatnot.
I know, that's what you are.
That's who you get to know is the janitors.
That's what you're for. You should get busy for me. Now, I need to know, is Bruce Jenner available for a date? Inquiring minds want to know. And if Bruce Jenner is
with the right person, but I think he's so caught up in his little act of being a woman that he really don't know what to do. It's just kind of one of those things. He's in the popularity thing now, and he has appointments here, appointments there, appointments here, appointments there, but still has a penis, and he doesn't know what to do with it.
Oh, because I was willing to get him dates, male, female, transvestite, for merely $25,000 a date, and I was willing to kick him. I was willing to keep my foot out of his asshole, me not to cut his head off to go out on the date.
Well, what he was saying is, don't you put purple dye up there, inside the asshole or something? He wants his dick to be dyed purple.
He wants his dick to be dyed. I can help him there.
He wants a purple penis.
I can at least make it blue for him. We can throw them in a porta potty. They'll become blue, all of them. So give them a 6-hour bath, and I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. What?
You can put that blue dye in his porta potty and turn it upside down on him. We'll call it porta potty.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That'd be kind of good for him.
Yeah, well, I'm going to now end the video. So this is Bug reporting from Washington State, and that is my associate reporting somewhere USA via Talking Rock, I don't know, whatever the prophets would say. A voice from nowhere. And now I'm going to go get with this god of mine and say goodbye. And I'm going to wonder how this one comes out. Catch y'all later.